It's on the...
First, we have team manager Taylor Beto, escorted by her parents Shane and Kim Beto. Taylor has been a valuable part of this program as a right side hitter for 2 years and then stepped into a manager role this past year due to injury. She has a dedicated work ethic, a passion for helping others, and is eager to support this team in whatever way is needed. Taylor said, my favorite HU volleyball memory is our mission trip to the Dominican Republic. When asked what she appreciates most about being a part of this program, she said, I have appreciated the constant support system from the team on and off the court. Upon graduation, Taylor's future plans include working at the Department of Child Services in Huntington County and going to grad school for her master's in social work. Please join me in thanking Taylor for her impact on the Forrester Volleyball program. Next, we have team manager Paige Wheeler, escorted by her parents Sam and Libby Wheeler. Paige has been the team's manager for the past 4 years and has gone above and beyond in serving the team with intentionality, empathy, and care. Paige said, my favorite HU volleyball memory is the team bonding that has happened in every preseason. It's so fun to get to know each girl better without having the pressures of school or volleyball season. When asked what she appreciates most about being a part of this program, she said, the thing I have appreciated most about this program is the people and community I have made over these 4 years. My heart belongs to this team, and I will always remember the connections I have made. Upon graduation, Paige's future plans include getting a job in the field of computer science and applying her knowledge of psychology and cybersecurity. Please join me in thanking Paige for her impact on the Forrester Volleyball program. Next, we have number 16, Morgan Robrock, escorted by her parents Brad and Shana Robrock. Morgan has been a valuable part of this program as a setter for the past 4 years. She currently has a total of 80 aces, 156 blocks, 248 kills, and 812 digs. 1 week ago today, she accumulated her 3,000th career assist, making her 5th in the Forrester Volleyball record books. She was also second team all-conference for both of her sophomore and junior seasons, along with being named both the Crossroads League Setter of the Week and the NAIA Setter of the Week during her junior season. Morgan said, my favorite HU volleyball memory was our mission trip to the Dominican Republic. It was a great experience and I really enjoyed spending time with the people there. Also, playing with some local teams was a blast. When asked what she appreciates most about being a part of this program, she said, what I've appreciated most about this program is the connections I've made throughout my years here. Some of these girls, if not all, I consider my people. The love on this team is so big, and all of these girls hold a special place in my heart. Coach Kelsey has created an atmosphere where we can all be ourselves in, no matter how we're feeling, all the time. I've loved being a part of the HUVB, and it will be definitely missed. Upon graduation, Morgan's future plans include beginning her career as an occupational therapist assistant. Please join me in thanking Morgan for her impact on the Forrester Volleyball program. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize the seniors who are part of the Grace Volleyball program. Congratulations to Katie Swanson and Kate Sperry. Please join me in a final round of applause for the contribution of all these seniors being recognized today. Huntington University welcomes all players, especially...
Tomorrow.
Quiet on set! Audio speeding?
The senior thesis films are shot over the last few weekends. They are the accumulation of all the production courses in the Film Capstone program at Huntington University.
Can't promote anything!
Production generally takes place in October. The process involves seniors crewing up to work as department heads, as well as mentoring and training the underclassmen to do their various roles.
You know, both our junior and thesis level senior films, I think, are great living classrooms, you know, and so it's fun to see. I love watching people just mature through the process. You know, I talked to some of the even sophomores this year that were, you know.
Grace Lancers out of Winona Lake. I'm Preston Husband alongside Ross Gosnell. We've got a good matchup here tonight. The Foresters looking to end their season on a positive note against a really good team with the Lancers, Ross.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good volleyball game today here at Platt Arena. It's senior day, and I hope the Foresters, between the both teams, can get the job done today.
The Foresters recognize their lone senior to start the broadcast, as you saw on your screen. 5'11" senior setter Morgan Robrock honored. 5th all-time HU and on the all-time HU list for careers, I should say. 2nd team all-conference last year. She is majoring in occupational therapy, and she'll begin her career as an occupational therapist assistant after this final game here today and when she finishes up her education. Let's jump right into the starters for both sides. Ross, go ahead and take us through who's starting for the Foresters here tonight.
For the Foresters tonight, we got number 3, Nigella Reck. She's a freshman here. Here we got the libero, number 5, Olivia Cron. We got Haley Cruz, one of the best players here for the Foresters. We got number 14, Courtney Grimm. which she's the second best person, I think, who's on the team. Number 16, Morgan Roadrock. She's a senior here, and I'm pretty excited for that. And then number 20, Leah Carter.
And then for the other side, the visitors, the Grace Lancers, they'll start Sahara B, number 3, a junior right side hitter out of Valpo, Indiana, transfer from Valpo. Olivia Tate will also start. Alicia Leffering from Norton Shores, Michigan. Jaden Ross, Morgan Sion, Mackenzie Stakely, and of course, Kelsey Herbert coaching the Foresters. On the other side, the coach for the Lancers doing a great job here is Katie Hill, who has been with the Lancers for a few years now, and she's done a really nice job with this program.
Absolutely. She's done a good job. This is her 9th season here at Grace College, so she's been having some experience, coaching experience here for Grace. She's got some winning seasons with Grace as well.
She has another winning season going now. She's guaranteed another winning season this year as the Lancers sit at 18-10, 9-8 in the Crossroads League. But they are only 4 and 6 away from home. So we'll see if HU can take care of some of that road trouble and take down the Lancers tonight. It's just our first of 2 broadcasts here inside Platt Arena this afternoon. We'll have men's basketball starting at 7 after this. Hopefully, for the Forester fans, 2 wins tonight.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go with 2 in a row here tonight, Preston.
Looks like we are just about set for first serve. The Foresters fell last night in 4 sets, 3-1 against Bethel. The Lancers come in on a little bit of a skid, but overall still having a solid season. They've lost their last 2 matches. Last night they were taken down by Taylor in Upland, Indiana. Excuse me, last night it was Mount Vernon, and the night before was Indiana Wesleyan, who is, of course, the #1 team in the country right now.
So both 2 good teams back-to-back right there for Grace.
Stakely will start it. She goes long, and the first serve of the day is out, and HU starts up 1-0. Haley Cruz will be the first Forester to serve here tonight. Haley, jump serve, over top, good one, back line dug out by the Lancers. Big swing and knocked in there. First kill of the night for Grace. And it looked like that was Leffering getting the scoring started.
Looks like Jaden Ross for Grace got the kill there for Grace. It just went over Leah Carter and Courtney Grimm's head on that play there.
Jaden Ross, only 5'9" outside hitter from Plainfield, Indiana. Really solid season from her. Courtney Grimm's got her first chance, and she works it off the blockers.
Yeah, Courtney Grimm did a good job there, setting that ball over the net there for the Foresters.
Olivia Cron now back to serve. See the replay there from Grimm, using some of that power to sneak it through. Now she serves. Grace back the other way. Big swing right side, blocked down as Sahara B couldn't get through the Forester defense.
Yeah, that was a great play there for Trevin Terry, just to smack that ball back over the net there.
Olivia Cron still serving. 3-1 advantage early for HU at the net. Free ball, and HU gets another point, as that time Grace too close to the net. Exciting start here on senior day for the Foresters. Being set up a lot by their defense. Cron goes back row. Grace gonna try to find some action again, and doing so is Sahara B as she swats that one towards the back line.
Yeah, Haley Cruz just tried to go for that there. She got there a little too late there on that play.
So Grace will now be serving for the 2nd time tonight. Lancers, Riley Owens will have the serve. Junior setter, 5'7", out of Bloomington, Illinois, and she forces the Foresters into a mistake, and now it's a 4-3 game.
That was a little bad miscommunication there on that play for the Foresters to get it back over the net within 3 passes.
Owens, southpaw server, sneaks it over the top, dug out on the back row by Cruz. Grimm's got to force one over. Free chance here for Grace. Set up behind the head and finds the back row. That time in transition, the big swing from Swanson ties it up.
Yeah, that was just a great play there for Swanson, just to get over the net there, which Haley Cruz again got there a little late.
So now 4-4, 3 straight for the Lancers. Robrock up top for Grimm, big swing, blocked down, but thankfully for the Foresters, not enough on that block to send it back.
Yeah, that was just a great play there for Courtney Grimm, just getting over the net, and then Grace got there a little too late there on that play.
Nigella Reck now into serve. Seeing some playing time after not playing in any of the 4 sets last night. Rising up on the back row, there was Cruz to dig it out. Reck's got to send it over. Another chance for Grace. Second time here, and this point will go to the Lancers as once again Swanson's got her second kill of the night.
Yeah, that was just a great play there for Swanson.
So Swanson starting to work it well on the right side as she's got 2 straight kills for Grace. Back row dig by Cron. Couple of Foresters stumbling. Mason Robrock couldn't get that attempt to go. She'll have a second go at it. Cross court and down. A nice shot by Mason Robrock.
That's a great shot there by Mason Robrock there, just to get over on the other side of the net, which Grace got there a little too late. By Schmidt there.
Thompson into serve. Michaela goes far side. Back the other way come the Lancers. Tap, Thompson there to save it. Left-handed flick by the senior Robrock gives HU a 2-point advantage.
That was a great play there by Morgan Robrock, just to tip it over and get that point there for the Foresters.
Thompson continues to serve. HU and Grace stuck on the seesaw right now as they trade blows back and forth, and Grace not able to get the point as Robrock almost stuck that one past Schmidt. At the net, Foresters block it away. Third chance now for the Lancers. Dugout back row, Thompson, Robrock. Big jump by Terry, can't get it to fall. Lancers again. Cron keeps it alive, and this time the Foresters run out of room.
Yeah, Cron there just got there a little too late there on that play.
Exciting point there as the Foresters kept it alive a few times. At the end of it, though, the Lancers take the point, get back within 1. Robrock, cross court, Cruz off the blockers, she gets it back. Robrock gonna try Cron on the back line this time. Kept alive, Lancers. Big dig by Thompson. Robrock, Terry, tipped back over. Reck keeps it alive, Haley Cruz a chance. Another dig by Schmidt. Lancers come right back, and this time they find the corner in front of Thompson. Some serious defense being played by both sides right now. Schmidt, the sophomore out of Warsaw. Over the top, Cron, Robrock, and now Cruz again, and that time a little too long for Haley.
That was just a little too hard there for Haley Cruz to get it back in bounds.
Right idea, just didn't have the execution there. Haley getting a lot of chances here in this first set. Schmidt back over. Robrock at the net, right back to Terry, and she knows how to finish it.
Yeah, Trevin Terry, she's just a beast when she's up there up front. She's really deadly up there.
Terry with a big swing that time has HU back knotted up here in the first set. Trevin over the top. Lancers in their black jerseys coming back the other way off the top of the blocker. Cruz pops it up. Robrock right back to Haley Cruz. Off the block and out of play. Robrock thought about getting a touch on it. Instead, it went out, and deservedly so. The Foresters get the point. A little bit of a discussion there by the 4 officials, but at the end of the day, they got it right. HU leads by 1. Back row serve. Back the other way comes Grace, and that's been the best recipe right now as the 3rd kill of the night for Swanson's another good swing.
Yeah, Swanson is just a good athlete for Grace. She's probably one of the best out there today so far for Grace Lancers.
The right side that time, Terry couldn't handle it. Good serve by the Lancers here. On the move was Carter. Nice dig by the Lancers on the back row, and they can't respond as that one goes too wide. Talk about a high-pace match back and forth right now. These sides are not giving each other any room to breathe whatsoever. Robrock, back row dig. Now a chance for the Lancers, blocked, but then out of play as it's now 10-10. Take a look at that replay there. It was Grimm and Carter trying to combine for that block. They got good hands on it, but not enough to push it back. Back the other way come the Foresters with Grimm in the middle of the court, and that's tipped back over and down by the Lancers. And now they're on a 2-0 run to take the lead once again.
Yeah, that was just a great play there by Shahara B on that play just to get the kill there for Grace Lancers.
Stakely will serve it. Goes right to Cron. Foresters lift it up. Robrock is blocked away. Excuse me, that was Cruz that got blocked by the Lancers, and now it's a mini 3-0 run for Grace.
Yeah, Grace just been playing good so far. Actually, both teams have been playing good so far. It's been a seesaw back and forth, and we'll see who comes out in the first set.
Thompson digs it out. Sent up top. Grimm has to send a free one over. HU back on defense. Handles that one. Robrock goes to Carter. Lancers back the other way. Tipped off the top of the block. Thompson there to save it. Grimm now cross court. Dug out by Sion. Chance once again at the net. And that time Sahara B there. Valpo transfer puts her second one away tonight.
That was just a great play there by Sahara B. Looks like Coach Kelsey Herbert looks like she's going to look for some adjustments here during this timeout.
Grace has been going on some runs here in this first set. They continue to battle back. Every time the Foresters kind of take a few points, it seems like Grace has been right there to respond. Take a look at some early stats here in this first set. It's 4 kills already for Katie Swanson. Another name to keep an eye on here tonight, Anna Bollinger, that's up to 2 kills. Sahara B with 1, Livia Tate with 1, Jaden Ross with 1 as well. Courtney Grimm leading the way for the Foresters with 2, and then Haley Cruz, Terry Mason Robrock, and Morgan Robrock all with 1. So a balanced attack for the Foresters, but once again, this Grace team's come up with some pretty big wins within the conference this year. They beat the Bethel team we saw last night. That's the number 17 team in the nation. So they're more than capable of coming out and playing really solid volleyball, and we've seen that in this first set.
Yeah, just like you said earlier, Preston, they beat St. Francis on September 16th, which was a 3-0 set. Then they also beat Marion, which Marion's usually a good team around the whole sports in general. They beat Marion 3-2, and they also beat Spring Arbor 3-1.
HU back the other way. Cruz got a big swing in the middle of the net, but couldn't handle it. Thompson goes out wide for Courtney Grimm, blocked away again. Another chance, quick set at the net. Thompson gets the deflection. Robrock and Cruz combine, and finally it falls in front of a diving Sion. Another really hard-fought point here at the net for HU.
Yeah, that was just a great serve there just from the beginning between both teams, but Haley Cruz just finished it off there.
So now be serving it for the Foresters. She uses this big top spinning shot, but can't get that one directed correctly, and it's out of play for the first service error of the night.
She just hits it, Haley Cruz just hits a little too hard there. Maybe if she goes off a little softer there, maybe we'll keep it in play.
Emma Blackford now in to serve. A sophomore all the way from California, getting a chance to play her collegiate time in Winona Lake. A little different scenery than Cal, I should say. Back the other way come the Lancers, blocked away by the Foresters. Carter keeps it alive. Robrock, cross court, dug out again. Lancers with another chance, this time a tip shot. Carter keeps alive, punched over by Grimm. Set at the net, dug right back over by Robrock. Foresters playing some inspired defense, but that time the block couldn't connect for the point. 15-11 advantage to the Lancers here in this first set. Blackford still be serving. 5'3" sophomore, defensive specialist on this Grace roster. Carter, soft shot, kept alive by B. Back the other way come the Lancers, dug out nicely by Cruz. Left side try, Mason Robrock back row dig, and it drops in, so Robrock's got her second kill.
Yeah, that was just a great play there for Mason Robrock, just to get it over the net and then to get the point there for the Foresters.
Olivia Cron will have her second chance here to serve. As you see, the Lancers just a little miscommunication on the back line, nearly an ace by Cron. It is knocked over for a free ball, and it will lead to a point as Grimm was late to react. Big mistake there by the Foresters. That was a free ball sent over by the Lancers close to the net. And Huntington just a little slow to react. Lancers back on the service line, go right at Courtney Grimm. She comes right towards us, Robrock, Grimm. Two-man game for the Foresters, can't work there. Back row shot, too high, and the Foresters back within 3.
That was just a little too high there for Jaden Ross there.
Ross tries taking the big swing and way out of play, almost out of bounds on the basketball court.
Yeah.
Reck now serving for HU. Foresters back within 3, blocked away by HU, but it's another kill as this Lancers attack is off to a good start. Looked like Jaden Ross there for another one. Ross, junior outside hitter, only 5'9", so really athletic. And she's piled up the kills all year long. Robrock goes short to Terry, who tries the libero Schmidt. She keeps it alive. Knocked away at the net, and it's another kill by Grace as they're now up 5, their largest lead in the first set. Coach Herber needs a timeout. So at 18-13 advantage right now for the Lancers. They've had a lot of answers, as that time it was Bollinger who knocked that off the blockers, and the attackers for Grace have done a nice job spreading the wealth here tonight, as it's been several different players getting it done for the visitors.
Yeah, just looking at the team statistics here, both teams have 31 attacks so far, and Grace leads the way in kills so far, 13-8. That's the only difference so far in this first set.
We'll see if the Foresters have a response out of a Kelsey Herber timeout. Layla Meyer, just something to keep a note on, was warming up with a boot on in the start of the game, and warm-ups I should say, and she remains in a boot on the sideline. So that is her second injury of the year that she's sustained. So kind of getting beat up with some injuries are the Foresters, something to just keep an eye on, and that's a reason why we're seeing Olivia Cron at the libero position tonight. Hope Layla can get back for postseason play. The Crossroads League tournament. Long serve there from Jaden Ross is out for a service error, and the Foresters back within 4. Thompson will serve it. She goes back row, dug out by Schmidt, back the other way, and knocked out of play by the Lancers, as HU have gone on a 2-0 run since the timeout.
That was a little too hard there for Olivia Tate to get over and back into the play, but the Foresters got the point there.
Thompson, second straight serve, goes right to the back row again. Another chance at the net, tipped over top. Michaela keeps it alive. Haley Cruz now, cross-court shot, runs out of real estate, but it is tipped, so it will be HU's point.
That's just a good point there for Haley Cruz. Basically just to get over the good Grace team defender right there.
Looked like it was maybe Tate that got a hand on that one at the net. Kept alive by Tate here, blocked away by the Foresters at the net. HU has rattled off a few in a row, and they're back within 1.
Looks like the crowd's getting into the, make some noise here at Platt Arena for the first game, of course.
Yep, we've got men's basketball to follow. That should be rowdy as well, as this one's tipped over at the net. A really smart play by Riley Owens to get in on the action. So Liz Schmidt back to the service line. She's been working hard here today. A lot of serves received, a lot of kills received. That one's not received, but it is out of play by the Foresters, and the lead back up to 3 for Grace.
That was just great communication on that play there for Grace.
Long serve back line. Thompson keeps it in. Cruz tips it over. Easy play there for the Lancers at the net. Left-hand tip. It was Cruz there. Robrock tried going quick, and it's out of play again. 2 straight attack errors by the Foresters.
Yeah, that was just a simple mistake there for Morgan Robrock, but credit to Liz Schmidt for the Grace Lancers just to get the point there for the Lancers.
Robrock goes up top for Trevin Terry, and she's blocked. And right now, the Lancers on a 5-0 run.
Looks like Coach Kelsey Herber got to talk to her team after this set to make some adjustments.
See what Coach Herber has up her sleeve. As Robrock goes far side for Cruz, and she rocks that one to the floor.
That was a dynamite kill there for Haley Cruz.
Took a little frustration out on that swing on the left side. Trevin Terry sneaks one over the top of the net. Lancers back the other way, and same response as we've seen it all night from Jaden Ross. Excuse me, that was Swanson.
Looks like
Her and Swanson have done a good job tonight.
Yeah, Swanson has done a phenomenal job, but she got a little over the net to Nigella Reck, which she got there a little too late.
Zion serves it. Leah Carter tips it. Schmidt keeps it alive at the net. Tipped over. Reck again to save it. Haley Cruz tips it back. Zion was there to save it. Another chance for the Lancers. Back row dig. Cron. That time Robrock gets it to fall.
Morgan Robrock, she's a senior, of course, so she's going to step in every single way to get every point here in her very last time here at Platt Arena.
Rises up. Tips it over with the left hand, and we've seen that a million times, I feel like, this year. Robrock's so smart and knows when to attack. She saves it there. Thompson sets up Cruz. Back row swing. Zion keeps it alive. Another chance for the Lancers. Cron has the answer. Courtney Grimm, and it sounded like a whistle. Robrock touched that one twice. It's a free point, and now it's set point for Grace here in the first. Stakely went on a run from the service line earlier. She only needs one here to put this first set away. Robrock in the middle for Cruz off the top of the block. Schmidt connects with Zion. Outside swing, and Thompson can't keep that alive. And the first set goes to the Lancers. Back and forth first set. We'll take you to a break. We'll be right back for volleyball on FDN Sports between the Lancers and Foresters.
Audio feeding?
The senior thesis films are shot over the last few weekends. They are the accumulation of all the production courses in the Film Capstone program at Huntington University.
Can't provide anything!
Production generally takes place in October. The process involves seniors crewing up to work as department heads, as well as mentoring and training the underclassmen to do their various roles.
You know, both our junior and thesis level senior films, I think, are great living classrooms, you know, and so it's fun to see. I love watching people just mature through the process. You know, I talked to some of the even sophomores this year that were, you know, in the first and second positions, and I'm like, you know, it was fun to watch you really just grow up on set. And the seniors especially get to do that. They get to like really stretch their leadership muscles, and it's a really fun project. It's a lot of work, but they learn so much from it.
This year, 3 films were approved by the professors to go into production. Formal pitches were made by the seniors in the first week of classes, and the selected films went to pre-production shortly after.
And cut! Cut!
Selections are made based on doability and fitting the story precepts designed by the professors.
I had a really positive experience on my film specifically. All the crew was really good. We had each of our department heads, whether they were seniors or juniors, did an amazing job in their roles, and as well as leading their underclassmen in their departments. They did a great job of that. I didn't hear any complaints on set, which is a very positive thing. Like, everyone was having a great time. Everyone was fed well, treated really nicely, and it was really efficient too, which is super important.
All of the senior films are currently in post-production. They are on track to be completed by the end of the semester.
We're back at Platt Arena, set one over, as had a little fun in between sets here, part of the Olympiad, is it week or weekend?
It's the Olympiad weekend, so.
Weekend, okay, gotcha.
It's the 30th anniversary of Olympiad. It all started back in 1993 here at Huntington University.
There you go, a lot of fun activities happening here. Right now, not a super fun set for the Foresters, but Coach Herbert trying to get her team back on track. 16 kills by the Lancers in that first set. They're led by Katie Swanson, Anna Bollinger, and Jaden Ross, who had 4 of them. You look at the 2 setters for Grace. Owens had 6, Sion with 8, so running a 2-setter system, and that hurt the Foresters a little bit as both those found the attackers in the first set.
Yeah, just like you said earlier, Preston, Katie Swanson has 5 kills so far just in the first set, so the Foresters might have to make some adjustments, go attack against her, so.
We'll see if HU can make some of those adjustments, as the Foresters will send Carter, Cruz, Grimm, Thompson, Robrock, and Cron out to start this second set. HU in their home gray and green, and the visitors of Grace Lancers in their familiar black and red. We'll have one matchup at least between the Grace Lancers and the Huntington Foresters men's basketball team later this year inside Platt Arena. The Grace Lancers men's team ranked 2nd in the nation, Foresters at 14, so that'll be another HU Grace matchup you'll want to tune into. That's usually a sold-out crowd here in the Platt. Robrock, senior server, sends it over. Lancers working with Sion as the setter this time, and the response is the same as Sahara B, the junior right side hitter, has it working today.
Yeah, she's done a good job so far. Sahara B, she's just only a junior, so she'll be back next year to lead this Grace Lancers volleyball team.
In the black for now, the Cali girl sends it over the top and sends it a little too far. It's another service error. And HU and Grace tied 1-1 here in the early stages of the second set. Haley Cruz, big time serve from her. Good one there, back row dug out by Grace at the net, kept alive by HU. Second ball stabbed out of the air by Robrock. Now Mason gets her chance. Grace back the other way. Big swing and perfect contact there as that falls in between the Foresters' defense.
That was just a great preparation, communication there for Olivia Tate to get that kill there for the Lancers.
Olivia Tate working her way up the leaderboard here on the stats tonight out of Hayworth, Illinois, just a sophomore as well. Robrock to Robrock, back to Robrock. How about 3 times in a row the sisters combine for a point for HU to tie it up 2-2.
They're just a sister duo, so they've been a good combination so far for the Foresters this season, but you're going to only have one of them next season.
That'll be Mason sticking around. Morgan, as we mentioned, the senior is playing her last game today here in Platt Arena. And another good play by the setters from Grace. They have been terrorizing this Forester defense this afternoon. Jaden Ross with the serve. Back row, Cron there. Robrock goes up top to her sister Mason again, cross court. Schmidt was there. Right at the net, free ball sent over. Grimm sets it up. Robrock goes up top for Leah Carter, and that one never got over the tape. It's a giveaway by the Foresters there, and now Grace up 4-2.
Looks like that was a miscommunication there on that play for the Foresters.
That set maybe just a little behind Trevin Terry there by Morgan Robrock. Running start, serve, too long from Ross. Service errors starting to be a little bit of an issue for the Lancers here in these first two sets.
So far, with all the errors so far, it's been Jaden Ross, Sahara B, and then Alicia Leffering there.
Reck goes long, and HU returns the favor.
That was just a little too hard there for Nigella Reck to get an ace there.
Liz Schmidt lines it up, goes over the top, Cruz, Robrock, and now Mason again off the top of the block and down. Mason's got her second kill here in the second set.
How many times have we said it all season? That's been a sister duo all season long here for the Foresters.
They've been playing volleyball together for a long time, even counting back to their days at Huntington North. Two local players, always nice to see for this Forester side. Schmidt, along with, once again, on the right side, Swanson connecting for another good swing. She has been leading the way today.
Yeah, Swanson has her 6th kill already in the second set, but Michaela Thompson dove a little too early there.
Back row shot, Thompson kept it alive, did the Foresters for a moment. Looks like Robrock may have got 2 touches on that, and now it's a 3-point advantage for Grace. HU's got to kind of stop the bleeding here as they're already down 1-0 in the match. Thompson does keep that alive. Robrock able to keep it out of the net. Cruz sent it over. Back the other way come the Lancers. Robrock tips it over. Scion is there. Right side swing, tap towards the middle. Morgan keeps it alive again. Out wide for Cruz from Thompson. Nothing happening. Back row swing now for Grace. This one's into the net and down. HU cuts it to 2. Trevin Terry will now be serving for the Foresters. Standstill serve, goes back row, good one. Scion sets it up, it's a free ball sent over, and somehow that free ball turns into a nifty little kill from the USI transfer, Bolenji.
Yeah, it looks like that was a miscommunication there for Trevor Terry. She thought it was out of bounds on the play. Turns out it was inbounds.
It's the second time a play like that has occurred against the Foresters this afternoon. Stakely. Right to Nigella Reck, out wide, Haley Cruz blocked down, and Grace rolling again on defense. Stakely from Knoxville, North Carolina, junior defensive setter, serves her second straight. Carter gets blocked this time, and it's Leffering again who's right in the middle of everything, and Coach Herber needs another timeout. Foresters reeling a little bit here in this second set. Grace has doubled them up here so far, and the Foresters have had great responses out of Kelsey Herbert's timeouts, and they'll need another one.
Yeah, the only difference so far in this game, Preston, has been the amount of kills that Grace and Huntington have. Right now, Grace is killing Huntington 21-13. That's what I think. That's the only difference so far. If you're Coach Kelsey Herbert, I would be looking to attack here.
Yep, they just trying to find the best answer right now on the attack and on the offensive side. It's a 10-5 advantage in the second set for the Grace Lancers, as Coach Herbert still chats with her team and tries to find some of those answers. Lancers side has been rock solid this season. Only 9-8 in conference though, but 18-10 overall. And they just continue to really not give HU any breathing room anytime the Foresters go on a run. Foresters break the huddle, and they're ready to roll again here in this second set. Stakely goes right in front of Reck, and Robrock's there to tip it over with that left hand again. It's been trusty tonight as she's up to 3 kills.
Yeah, Morgan Robrock, she's been putting on her performance so far today. She wants to give out what she has left here in Platt Arena.
Morgan, right-handed serve. Back row Schmidt. Scion pops it up at the net. It's tipped over by HU, and it looked like the Lancers got into the net. And they did, as B couldn't hold back, and it's a free point for HU. B just couldn't stop from getting into that net, and she got caught doing so. Back the other way comes Grace. Right hand dig from Cron at the net. Carter pushes it over. Another chance, and B this time has no issues getting around the net.
Yeah, that's going to be her 4th kill today. So Sahara B's just been impactful so far for the Lancers.
Emma Blackford back in to serve, her 3rd time doing so tonight. Blackford, good serve in front of Grimm, who keeps it alive. Now Haley Cruz, right side, long ball launched up there. Scion saves it. Sahara B goes back row, Cron again. Robrock, Carter, touched, and Scion once again digs it out. B's got her 3rd straight chance. Grimm picks it out. Haley Cruz now, tip shot, Scion there. Blackford gonna set up Sahara B, who's got 4 attempts now on this play. Grimm, Scion, now they'll try the left side. Tip shot doesn't have enough on it from Jaden Ross. It's into the net.
Yeah, that's a little short there for Jaden Ross just to get it back over the net for the Lancers, but the Foresters got the point there.
HU right now will take them any way they can get them. Haley Cruz, big jump serve. A good one to the back row, pushes Scion towards the net. B's blocked away, and Leah Carter has another block for HU.
Actually, that's her 1st kill of the night, so that's a good job there for Leah Carter there for the Foresters.
Cruz still serving into the net. HU back down 3 here in this second set.
Yeah, that's going to be their 3rd serve error so far here. So Coach Kelsey Herbert's got to clean that up.
Riley Owens back in, setter from Bloomington, Illinois. Southpaw at that, sends it over right towards Cruz. Robrock, and the block from Grace is working again here in this second set as Grimm couldn't sneak that one through. Powerful connection here on defense from the Lancers, as that was Livia Tate and Jaden Ross combining. Graham this time tries a soft shot, really nice dig by Schmidt. Free ball sent over. Cron, Robrock, Mason tries going long and just misses the back row as that one's out, and now it's the biggest lead of the second set for Grace.
Yeah, that was miscommunication there by the Robrock sisters, but looks like Mason got it out of bounds there a little too hard.
14-9, second set. Grace already up 1 in the match. Foresters keep it alive. Back the other way come the Lancers. This time, HU can't get a dig as Swanson taps one off the top row.
Swanson's been playing good so far. She leads the team in 7 kills, so Coach Kelsey Herbert might be looking at her, just studying her up for a little bit.
Owens still serving, goes right at Cron. Lifted up top, big swing, and that one never got over the net from Mason Robrock. The lead continues to swell here for the Lancers. Serve to the back row for HU. Robrock and Carter combined, get it over the net. Set up right side, Swanson again off the blockers. Cron was ready, but Grimm keeps it alive. Robrock's second straight chance, right to Schmidt. Left side tip shot, HU keeps it alive with Carter. Mason another swing, and she connects off two Grace players there for a kill.
That was just a great play there from Mason Robrock, where she got her 5th kill of the day so far here. Looks like both Robrock sisters are doing a phenomenal job.
Mason had a quiet night last night, but off to a good start here through a set and a half. That one's tipped over, and Cron pokes it over to Schmidt. Chance again. Swanson blocked away. Cruz was there to pick it out. She's got the long shot here. Free ball for HU, and Trevin Terry, second hammer of the night.
Yeah, she's been killing it so far for the freshman, which I probably think she'll probably get freshman of the year. She'll be one of the freshmen on the freshman team for the Crossroads League.
Definitely a chance, as Trevin out of Stroh, Indiana, has come into HU and provided a spark, especially after that. Big dig by Cron. Good connection there by the defense for HU, and another one, but then Robrock just couldn't get it. Really great hustle there by the Foresters.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Haley Cruz, just to go dive for it.
Could see Robrock trying to chase it down, just nearly ran into the bleachers. Back row serve, another chance for the Lancers after the free ball given by the Foresters, and that does drop in as Bollinger gets another kill. And HU's Coach Herbert going to use another timeout. Both sides playing decent here in this second set. The Foresters just have to go on one of those big runs, Ross, to kind of pull this one back to them.
Yeah, just like you said earlier, Grace has just been on a roll lately. HU just needs to catch up to them so they can get back within the set.
We wait to see what Coach Herbert is communicating to her team coming out of this break. See this last play here. Bollinger went right towards Trevin Terry, and the Foresters just couldn't keep it up. Look at the coach for the Foresters, but on the other side, Katie Hill, in her 9th season at the helm for Grace College. She is fresh off leading the Lady Lancers to 3 straight appearances at the NCCAA Nationals. And she loves that her team is extremely passionate, and she coaches just like that, seems to have a really good relationship with her players. Foresters back on the court. Coach Herbert used one of those timeouts, and we'll see if the Foresters have a response. Serve, too long again. That's the second service error of the night for Jaden Ross.
Entering for the Foresters, number 3, Nigella Rapp.
That'll allow Nigella Reck to come in and serve once again, getting some more time this afternoon. Reck, back row, chance at the net, tipped over, and Grace into the net. As HU's now cut it to 5 after that timeout by Coach Herbert.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Kelsey Herbert just making some adjustments here just to get back within the set.
Reck wants to try another volleyball here. Wasn't a fan of the first one. As it's 18-13, Grace up by 5 in this second set. Shot tipped over, and what a perfect placed shot there from Jaden Ross.
Yeah, that's going to be her 5th kill of the night for the Lancers.
Several different attackers getting in on the action right now for Grace College. Cruz works with Robrock, who tips it over right at the net. The Lancers do keep it alive. Cruz, Robrock, Trevin Terry, push shot, back row. Lancers answer, and that's a big time swing at the net. and the emotions are flowing now as Sella Husky was in to knock that one over.
Yeah, that was a great kill there for Kalashevsky and for the Lancers to get that point there.
Freshman out of Georgetown, Indiana, standing at 6'2", gets in on the action. Now she keeps it alive, and that one was touched twice by Callie Joe there.
Adding run to number 4, Michaela Thompson.
Long serve from Thompson. Back row swing. Swanson, and HU blocks it away as Haley Cruz rises up.
She's been dynamite so far tonight. That's going to be her fifth kill tonight here for the Foresters.
Michaela Thompson still serving as you see Cruz just getting up, using that strong left hand to tap it back in play. Back home the Lancers. Reck keeps it alive. Robrock and Terry cross court, miss hit, but it does find the line.
Yeah, that was a good job there for Trevin Terry there to get the point there for the Foresters.
Michaela Thompson will have her third straight serve here. Over the top, dug off the back row by Ross. Tip shot, Reck keeps it alive. Another chance for Haley Cruz, and that one's blocked back at her as Ross returns the favor.
Yeah, that was just a great play there for Katie Swanson to deny Haley Cruz's shot there to get the point there for the Lancers.
Serve from Scion, sent over. Trevin Terry off the blockers, and that one falls in front of Sella Husky. Trevin Terry having a nice day today. Serves it over the top, back row Schmidt. Back the other way come the Lancers, blocked away again by HU. Scion keeps it alive. Tip shot doesn't find its way over the net by Bolenji, and it's another HU point. They're back within 3.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Kelsey Herbert's been doing a phenomenal job just to make her adjustments and get this one back into play.
Terry, second straight serve. Schmidt receives it again, tipped over, nearly kept alive, but on the back road, Leah Carter with the quick shot finds a gap.
That was a miscommunication there for the Lancers by Jaden Ross there. She fell a little too early to get the ball back into play.
Terry still serving. Schmidt 3 straight times receiving them. Left side swing blocked away by HU. They're going to get a free chance. Reck, Robrock, it's going to be a back row swing from Terry. It does find its way over. Another chance for Grace. Tipped off the blockers and down as Sella Husky is now really starting to get it going. Standing at 6'2", she's come in and had a nice response after not playing a whole lot over the first set and a half.
That's a pretty tall girl just to play the game of volleyball.
Another chance for Grace. That was Ross. Had it saved by the Foresters. Cross-court shot by Cruz, and another block for the Lancers. And now they're just within 2 points from going up 2-0 in the match. Mackenzie Stakely. Right hand serve, Cron. Robrock up top for Cruz. Off balance, tips it over, Scion. Back the other way come Grace. Kept alive by both teams, and now Carter goes off the top of the blocks. Another chance for the Lancers. That one's too long, and it looks like it was tipped there by the Foresters, and now it's set point for Grace.
Yeah, it looks like Olivia Cron there touched it a little bit before it got out of bounds. Good play there by Sahara B there for the Lancers.
Another short serve, and an ace is going to end the second half as Stakely dials one up. And right now, the Lancers in a good spot, up 2-0 in the match. We'll take a short break, be right back on FDN Sports for the third set between the Lancers and Foresters.
Bang.
I love being a part of a team because we do everything together. Group of people that we could rely on. We can just go to them for anything. Coach Lewis, he prioritizes our faith and us as people before players, prioritizing school over soccer, which is very uncommon when you go to most schools. That is why I chose HU.
If I'm super stressed or something, I go to practice. It's nice to think about something else for a while and be able to take a break.
There's nothing better than just being reminded every single day that you're here because of God and you do everything to praise Him.
No matter what, we just offer it up to the Lord, whether we're losing or we're winning.
Soccer isn't everything, and it's not my identity, and really, my identity comes from the Lord. Just doing hard things together really builds a team and builds long-lasting friendships that will probably impact you for the rest of your life. Being an assistant has been really encouraging and also challenging in some ways. It's time to invest in the younger players.
I don't really say that I'm the captain. I feel like I'm the person that they can go to whenever they need something.
And it's just been a whole experience itself. And it just kind of felt like home.
What we do in television production isn't just traditional over-the-air broadcasting anymore. It is so much more than that. We do multi-camera streaming of sports events with instant replay and graphics and playback videos. We are doing interview shows that are fun shows like The Treehouse, where students bring in guests, they interview them, and they do an activity while they're interviewing, and we work together as a team in this studio production class. During their time in the television production program here at Huntington, there are so many opportunities that you probably have to say no to some.
I think anyone can be built for broadcasting because it's such a wide variety of a topic. You have radio opportunities, you have news opportunities, you can do editing, you can do sound, you can do freelance events, or you can go work a full-time position like I'm going to be doing. There's so many different areas that you could go into. You can probably find something that you enjoy.
But at Huntington, there are so many opportunities to jump into crews that are fun, that are loving what they're doing, and actually creating a product, creating a story that
Welcome back to Platt Arena. It's a 2-0 advantage right now for the Grace Lancers, and the Foresters will have to dig themselves back into this match right now as we head into the third here on FDN Sports. As always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in from wherever you may be watching this afternoon. I also want to give a shout out to our camera workers here today, and also our director and producer, replay, and everyone else back in the studio. If I had a list of names, I'd give you all of them. They do a wonderful job each and every night for us when we come on the air for you. Preston Husband and Ross Gosnell combining for a double dip today. We'll have men's basketball later tonight. Right now, we've got at least one more set of volleyball. Swing by Mason Robrock, kept alive by Grace. Good play by them. Sion sends it over. Robrock and Terry blocked away again as Sahara B was in there with Sella Husky to knock it back.
Yeah, the Sahara B's been playing phenomenal so far for the Lancers. That's her 7th kill for the day so far.
Another soft serve. Stakely did in the second set with an ace. Nearly had another as Mason Robrock rises up and sneaks it just in front of the paint.
Yeah, that's their 6th kill of the night. Mason and Morgan Robrock have been doing a phenomenal job here for the Foresters.
Morgan Robrock setting up her sister there, and little top spinner that finds the floor. Got a break now in the action as it looks like the coaching staff for Grace may have found a water spill in front of their bench. Want to make sure everyone stays safe down there in front of them. 1-1 in the third. Thompson will serve for HU. Thompson goes to Schmidt. Zion in the middle, and that time Selahusky could not get that one over top.
Looks like Selahusky there got a little miscommunication over there to get it over the net.
Thompson's second straight serve, dug out by Schmidt nicely. Back the other way comes Grace. Using some different players here now this afternoon. Back row dig by Stakely, and a bad set there by Grace. HU up 3-1 here in the third.
Looks like the Foresters might get a set here today here at Platt Arena.
Still a long ways to go, but they will have to win this one to keep this match going. Thompson serving again. Another big swing by Grace. Thompson digs it out. Robrock, left side, Cruz. Cross court, Schmidt picks it up. Dumped over the top, and Sion's got a kill.
Yeah, Michaela Thompson there, she dove a little too early, which that gave the Lancers the point there.
Emma Blackford comes back in with Olivia Tate as well. Blackford, sophomore defensive specialist, has really found herself serving most of the day. She does dig that one out. Sion sets it up at the net, and the second time in this third, B hasn't been able to get it over the net.
Yeah, that was just a great communication there for Trevin Terry and Morgan Robrock there to get that back over the net, over to Grace Lancers.
Trevin Terry will now serve as they choose up 4-2 here in this third set. Sion sets it up, and once again, that combo in the middle just can't get it over top of the tape for Grace. Time it looked like to be Olivia Tate that hit it too close to the net, and it couldn't sneak over. Another chance for Grace, and it's blocked away, and now Huntington University trying to grab some of the momentum.
Looks like Morgan Robrock there, so looks like the Foresters are fired up here in this third set.
It's very similar to how the match went last night. HU went down 2-0 and then got one back. Sion sets it up, long shot tipped over. Thompson, Robrock, Carter nearly puts it away. Good play by Grace to keep it alive. Terry dumps it off to Robrock, left-handed shot, and she's got another kill, and HU's got their largest lead in the match.
Yeah, Morgan Robrock there. She's been leading this great Foresters team to be up 7-2 right now in the third set.
Trevin Terry serving. Been on the line for a while here for HU. Robrock, cross court, Cruz, big swing, and HU up 6 in the third. Grace still not using a timeout, and now they choose to.
Yeah, so far Coach Kelsey Herbert just been doing a phenomenal job just to get her adjustments right and be up by 6 points here in this third set.
Take a look at this last swing by Haley Cruz. Rocket shot down the left side. Stakely just couldn't get to it in time, and Coach Herbert's got to be happy with what her team's providing in this third set.
Couldn't ask for a better Foresters volleyball team this season. They've been doing a phenomenal job, and Coach Kelsey Herbert, she just seems the right fit for being the head coach here for the Foresters.
She does a great job, really positive throughout any match, no matter how things may be going, good or bad. We do plan on having Coach Herbert after today's match. Maybe tell us a little bit about what Morgan Robrock has done for this program, and just catch up with her. Our last time to really interview her here this season. She's always very easy to talk to, gracious, and we're thankful that she's willing to come over and talk to us. We'll also try to do that with most of the coaches throughout the broadcast this year, and hopefully some players as well on FDN Sports. I know Zach Goodline wants to get in for a halftime interview, so we'll see if we can get him maybe even later tonight.
Hopefully.
Blocked by the Foresters. Back the other way goes Robrock. Carter can't get it to fall. Sion working. Another block by HU. Robrock to Cruz, trying to go 2 for 2. Can't get that one to fall. Big swing, blocked away right now. That's the answer right now for the Foresters. Free ball, Robrock puts it down.
Looks like Morgan Robrock is coming alive here for the Foresters.
She doesn't want her career to end quite yet here with the Foresters in Platte Arena. Terry, long serve again. Stakely's been working hard on that back row. Another chance for Grace. Big dig by Rhett, kept alive. 2 Foresters to collect that one. Zion sets it up. Big dig again by Thompson. Cruz now off the top of the block, kept alive. Tipped over. Foresters just playing stellar defense right now. Zion, cross court. Thompson, Robrock, back row swing. Knocked in there by Rec. Back the other way comes Grace. Tip shot, and that time it drops in as Sahara B has another kill. Can't fault the Foresters for their effort on that point.
That was great defense there for the Foresters, but it was a hard-fought battle there, and the Lancers just got the point there.
It was all fastballs before that change-up from B, and just caught the Foresters a little out of position. Tough receive there by Rec, but they do push it over, that being the Foresters. Back the other way, and dropping in another soft shot are the Lancers, and right now that seems to be the answer, as it looked like Tate got her hand on that one.
Yeah, that was just a great play there for Tate, just to drop it over for her point there for the Lancers.
Riley Owens back to serve. Goes right to Thompson, receives it well. Carter at the net, blocked away. Robrock pops it up. Now Thompson goes behind her head to Cruz. Thompson gets it right back. Left side Cruz, big swing. HU asking for a touch, and doesn't look like they're gonna get one.
Yeah, that's a little too hard there for Haley Cruz, but if she hit it a little softer there with that much power, they would have got the point there.
Ooh, Foresters may have had a good argument there. It looked like that was touched at the top, but they don't get the call. That one is touched, but kept alive. Back the other way, a big swing on the left side is connected. And right now, Grace getting back into this third set. It's now 9-6, Lancers on the comeback trail. See a decent crowd here tonight behind us. And see some of the new parts of Platte Arena this year. The same scores table here in front of us as you take a look at this last replay. Just a big swing, top of the tape, and sometimes that redirection is just impossible to respond to. You know, Coach Herber's also good at interviewing with us because she's a part of the Star 88-3 team. An on-air personality, I guess you'd call her. So, good person to have us join after the broadcast.
And I also have her on my radio show here in a couple weeks.
There
it's
you
called
go.
HE Overtime.
Yeah, everyone needs to look into that.
And you can listen to that on 105.5 WQHU on Thursdays from 7 to 9 with Ryan Holzapple and Ross Gosnell.
Ryan Holzapple working today? I don't see him.
Nope.
I knew he was working last night. Did a little camera, or maybe that was 2 nights ago. I don't. All my days are running together at this point. I feel like I've been on HU's campus for the last 48 hours. But it's been a good time as we've got a lot of Forester sports here for you on YouTube this weekend. Left-hand serves and over the top. Robrock tips it over, dug out there by Grace. Another chance for the Lancers. Soft shot, Robrock there to pick it out. Tipped over by Cruz, nearly got it to fall. Another chance into the net by the Lancers. That's nearly 4 or 5 of them here this time in the third set, and HU will take any point they can get.
Yes, absolutely. It's senior day here, so they're going to take every point that they can get in this third set just to get at least one set out of this.
Robrock, that lone senior serves. She'll be desperately missed as she is adding to her ace total. She came in with 80 career aces, make it 81.
She has been so phenomenal so far for the Foresters. Couldn't complain for Coach Kelsey Herber. She definitely will be missed.
15 assists, 4 kills, and now an ace to add to her total. Free ball for Grimm. It is kept alive. Back the other way come the Lancers. Right side swing and a good one as once again their go-to player Swanson connects.
She's been on the roll so far. Swanson's just been a true leader to have for Coach Katie Hill and for the Lancers.
It's now Swanson B And Ross leading the team, Swanson ahead of both of them with ace, the other two with 7. Cruz, Robrock, Carter, dug out, that time by Owens. Free ball sent over by Bollinger. Another chance at the net from Grimm. Bollinger pops it up. Back the other way, tipped off the top and down as Cron couldn't retreat to that one. Back to just a 3-point set here in the third.
Looks like the Lancers are going to try to take control.
I could not say enough about our replay today. I mean, everything's been rock solid and just something you don't get on every single NAIA sport broadcast you watch.
Nope.
Another chance here. Lancers kept alive by Cron. Now Cruz, back row. Here come the Lancers again off the top of the block, right in front of us. Robrock keeps it alive. Carter thought about the behind the back tip shot. Looked like it could have been 4 touches there, and instead it's a kill for the Lancers. Back within 2 now.
Looks like Katie Hill's been doing a phenomenal job this season for the Lancers. That's just simple as that. She's just a good coach in general.
Her team's playing a lot better now here over these last handful of points in the third set. Long serve, and once again, that's Jaden Ross, who now has 3 service errors. Inopportune time, but she did go on a run while she was serving for the Lancers. (12-9). Grace Lancers in front of the Foresters and 2-0 in the match. Set up, left side, big swing, tip back over, and HU's got another block.
That was just a great play there for Leah Carter and Courtney Grimm. They've been a duo as well for most of the game here for the Foresters.
Haley Cruz, dangerous server now at the line for HU. Cruz rises up. Back row, great serve. That one launched into the stratosphere and somehow sent over top, and the point goes to Grace. Remarkable play on defense by the Lancers, and somehow got that Cruz serve back over the net. Momentum shifting play for Grace. Soft serve over, Cron digs it out and nearly gets the point. Instead, it's poked over. Ross saved that last chance. Robrock at the net. She's played well here today, the sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely. She's been doing a phenomenal job. Her and her sister, they have been called the sister duo for most of the season. Couldn't ask for a better sister duo for Coach Kelsey Herber.
Grace, another chance for Swanson, and that one just misses the line as HU watch it fall out of play. That one was very close.
Looks like from what I see from my perspective, Coach Kelsey Herber did this sign to give it to the officials there.
Cron, back row, set up by Owens, tipped over the top. HU back in transition. And that one, not the best set from Robrock as Terry was too close to the antenna. Attack here by Trevin Terry. It was actually Cron that tried to set her up. Either way, not HU's best, but still up 4 here in the third as that serves too long. And now the service error is becoming an issue for Sion and some of her teammates.
Nigella Reck's been doing an awesome job as well for this game, even though she's only a freshman, so she's got a lot to come here for Coach Kelsey and for the Foresters.
Getting some more opportunities as that time Grace works it off the blockers of HU, and now they're back within 4. Stakely into serve. She's been dangerous from here today with an ace and has forced some tough plays by the Forester defense. This time handled well by Nigella Reck. Outside swing by Terry and into the antenna again. A couple of these setups from the Foresters, just a little too far out wide for the attackers. Stakely. Reck. Robrock. Mason blocked away. Back row swing from Cruz. Scion there to keep it alive. Another chance for the Lancers. That was blocked by Ross. Terry connects and finds the line. Terry ultra efficient when she gets chances, and she usually does her work right there in the middle of the net. Kayla Thompson, another chance. Good serve by Michaela, tipped over. The Foresters nearly get a point. Robrock looking for another kill. That one thrown over towards Reck. She keeps it alive. Swing by Cruz, popped up by Ross. Reck, another one. Terry tips it over right in front of Stakely, but she makes the play. Grace back the other way, and it's a Robrock block to put HU back up 5.
This Robrock sisters has been on fire here today, especially Morgan Robrock here.
Morgan on her special day, really having another nice day for the Forester side as that one served too long. 18-14 advantage for HU in the third set. HU has to win this one to continue the match. Emma Blackford back in to serve. Blackford goes right at Reck again, right at the net. Robrock tips it over and down. She's gone back-to-back for the Foresters.
She's gonna finish it out here strong here at Platt Arena.
And see Robrock just lining it up. Uses that vision to drop it in. Scion sets it up, swing, and not the best contact, but the perfect placement there by the Lancers pulls it back within 4. Sometimes it's not about hitting it hard, it's just about hitting it to the right spot. That's exactly what happened there for Grace.
Plus the perfect timing.
Yep. Left-handed serve, Cron digs it out, and now Robrock sends it to Cruz, and she's gonna get a kill. Always a player to watch for HU is Haley Cruz, and she adds a kill to her resume and adds a point to this Forester lead, now up 5. 20-15 HU advantage in the third set. Robrock to Graham, blocked down, a nice play on defense there. It looked like Jaden Ross right in the middle of it. Graham working on that right side. Ross just got enough on it to push it back over. Ross now will serve. She's had some issues from there tonight. This one's fine. And Carter goes right at Ross, who digs it out. Another chance for Grace. That one's blocked and out of play as Bolenji gets another kill.
Yeah, Bolenji, she's been also stepping up here tonight here for the Lancers. She's done an also phenomenal job for Katie Hill.
Another chance for HU to add on. Cruz never got it over the net, and it got tipped right down to Carter. It's now 20-18, and Coach Herber needs another timeout. See, Cruz did get that one blocked away, and then Leah Carter just didn't have enough room to operate as Coach Hill is trying to push her team to a comeback here in Platt Arena in the third set. They are up 2-0 in the match, but this one looked like it could have gotten away from the Lancers. Instead, kind of clawed their way back into the third set. That's what good teams do, Ross.
Yeah, absolutely. Any team can do that in general, so it depends who the team is and how good of a night they're having.
We'll wait and see what Coach Herber's got in store out of this timeout. As this third set has been mostly controlled by the Foresters, I would say, but with how well Grace has attacked here tonight, never out of this set, and they really dominated those first 2 sets for the most part.
Yeah, absolutely. Grace, they're a good team, so they've been playing well for Katie Hill, which is also her 9th season. So Katie Hill just brings in some good recruits here. But like you said, there's a girl from California that came to Indiana just to play a game of volleyball. So you got some local volleyball girls for the Foresters, which is the Robrock sisters.
Back the other way comes Huntington. Cruz tips it over. Grace gives away a free ball, and it looked like Carter was there to tap it off the Grace player. Good job by Carter, reacting quickly and giving HU another 3-point lead. Haley with the serve. Cruz, good one on the back row to Schmidt. Back comes Swanson. It's blocked away by Robrock, but it does fall out for a Grace point. HU's blocking has looked a lot better here today than what we have seen throughout maybe some of our other broadcasts. Even this on the Swanson kill was good, just barely missed the line. Robrock rises up, sends it to Grimm, cross court. Right there was Owens. Back comes Grace. Robrock and Carter combine. Bollinger keeps it alive. Swanson again, shanked that one a little bit. And the Forester bench catches it. And now they're up 3 points. Coach Hill wants a timeout. As Coach Herber sees that one fly right past her. Michaela Carpenter, one of the assistant coaches, swatting it away. Of course, she played her collegiate days at Huntington University. Her boyfriend, which is now her husband, was a pitcher for the Foresters, Connor West. Actually caught him a little bit in high school when I played baseball at Huntington North with him. So there you go. There's your fun fact of the day if you're keeping notes at home.
Just like, did you know Coach Kelsey Herbert and Haley Cruz are both sisters?
I did not know that.
That's a fun fact for you as well. So
did not know that at all.
Write down your notepad or notebook here.
I guess so. Always looking for that kind of knowledge.
I just found out by Haley Cruz.
Huh. That is interesting to know. I would have never guessed that, honestly. Huh. Well, that's kind of fun, being able to coach your younger sister, right?
Right. It's an honor.
Yeah.
You don't see many siblings to do that. So.
No. That's a great note there, Ross. I'll make sure to write that one down and be able to use it next year on some broadcasts as well.
Just like Mason and Morgan, how often do you see both sisters playing at the same time?
Olivia Cron, which you have that same scenario on the soccer field for HU. You got Sophie and Caroline Shepard as Cron delivers an ace. Foresters within 2 from extending this match.
Can they finish this out here?
Cron. And now back the other way comes Grace. Good swing, but Cron's there. Robrock sets up Mason, and the sister sledge is back in action.
The sister slam, they're gonna finish it off strong, so be on the lookout.
Set point for HU. Cron has worked these Foresters back ahead by 5. Grace back on the attack. Swanson dug out by Cruz. Another chance for Grace, tipped right back by the Foresters. Out wide, Bollinger goes wide for Robrock. Cron sets up Mason, dug out, nearly a free chance by HU. Morgan goes backwards to Grimm, can't find the floor yet. Bollinger now, top of the block. Robrock to Mason, cross court, just missed the line.
Looks like it was a little short there between that sister duo connection.
Mason tries going cross court and just missed the line. It does look like it was the right call there. Zion goes to Cron, who Robrock then sets up Grimm. Zion works it over to one of her teammates, and now Grace gets it back. Big dig by HU there. Another chance for Bollinger. Cron picks it out, and I believe that one hit one of the scoreboards or speakers up top.
Yeah, that's just a little too high there for Crotch. It looks like it hit part of the Jumbotron up there.
You can see that one just redirect, and it does stay in play when that happens. Free ball going to be sent over by Robrock, and it's not even going to make it over. Now it's just a 2-point set.
Looks like Grace is going to be, they're creeping back into the set here.
Zion trying to keep the roll going. Little soft serve, hits the top of the net, another free ball. Zion sets it up, big dig by Morgan Robrock. Now Mason gets blocked, and that one's out of play, and the Foresters stay alive in the match. It's now 2-1, Grace still ahead, but the Foresters bringing it back here in the fourth set. We'll be right back on FDN Sports. Set number 4 up next.
I'm Megan Hosteller. I'm the producer of the In the Beginning, Our Purpose event, and currently we are getting ready for Britt Nicole to come in and just have an intimate worship night with here at HU with all of our students. We're currently getting ready for the camera team to come in, as well as the lighting and everything like that. Our whole team has just put in a lot of effort and time into this event, and we're just really excited to see how it pays off.
One of the big goals for this project is from our community. We want to bring people into this worship night to come in and have a really great experience, to be impacted. We want people to come in and worship God, and ultimately the goal is about finding our purpose. A lot of people are trying to figure out, hey, what's my purpose? Where am I supposed to be going? What am I supposed to be doing the next 5-10 years? There's going to be a lot of change happening. So what am I supposed to be doing? So the goal of the event is to help people find that purpose through worshiping God, through asking the Holy Spirit to grant us wisdom in these moments, grant us wisdom this night as we sing praises to you, as we receive wisdom from you, as we receive your truth tonight, and ultimately come together in a corporate community to praise you together.
When I saw the name of this, actually the first time I saw it, I think was like on Instagram, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. In the beginning, our purpose, like this is truly why we were designed and created, was to worship God, you know. And so I love the name of it. I love that, you know, they had a heart and a vision to bring this to their school. And honestly, I've just been so excited, like leading up this whole month. Just my spirit has felt really excited and stirred for what God is going to do tonight. What's cool about it is it doesn't feel like it's about like one particular person. It just feels like, even the way it's set up, it just feels like this is about everyone and just coming together for one purpose.
And for the other side, it's Bollinger with 9, Swanson with 9, Jaden Ross 7, and Sahara B with 7. So balanced attack for both sides. And HU has a chance to win this fourth set and force a fifth, which would really be a lot of time on FDN Sports today, Ross. But yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, that's extra overtime for us.
Yeah. Back the other way comes Grace, and right away, Ross makes a grab. And it's a kill for Grace. Stakely dodging a ball, and now she gets the serve. That was quite the throw from the crowd. Grace back in transition. Terry rises up, knocked away. Dropping it in once again, and this time it's Colbert who's just into the game. University of South Alabama transfer from Claypool, Indiana originally. Couple of Division I transfers on this Grace side.
Yeah, that's a small Division I school there.
Robrock out wide to Mason. It stays on the top of the net, right back to the Foresters. Haley Cruz back row swing. Stakely to Sion. And back comes Grace, kept alive by HU. Terry tipped away, and that drops in. It's a 3-0 advantage early for Grace in this fourth set, excuse me. See this play, Terry just tried to go with the tip shot, and the response was right there by Mackenzie Stakely to knock it back. Cruz into the net. It's a quick 4-0 run for Grace right out of the break. Stakely still serving. All 4 serves from her to start this fourth set. Robrock rises up. Morgan keeps it alive. Now Mason another swing. Stakely. Sion to the left side, tapped over by Ross. Tip shot from Robrock doesn't fall. And now a tip shot from Grace back the other way. Another chance, and the Lancers this time hit it a little too long and out. HU on the board in the fourth. Attack here there by Cassidy Colbert. Just had a kill to start this fourth set. Misses on that one. Thompson. Grace trying to attack again, and that time it's perfectly executed as B goes right at Thompson, and she couldn't handle the heat. Blackford back into serve for Grace. Blackford goes right in the middle to Rack. At the net is Terry, blocked away. Cron pushes it over. Another chance, bad set, and Robrock's there again to tap it down.
Again, Morgan Robrock, she's been on fire so far here for the Foresters. She's been putting it all out here for her last time at Platt Arena.
She's done a lot of different things, and all of them very well tonight for HU. Sion sets it up, tipped over by B, and then dropped in. It was actually Tate trying to tap that one over. HU on defense had the response. Trevin Terry serving it. Back the other way comes Grace, blocked down and in. Robrock and Leah Carter combining for another defensive highlight.
They've been doing an awesome job. Those two have been so impactful so far here for the Foresters.
Trevin Terry still serving. HU back within one. They just won't give up here these last 2 days. Interesting looking shot there from Tate. And the Forester tie it up as Leah Carter tips one off the blockers. What a response by HU, down 4-0 in this fourth set. They've battled all the way back now. Trevin Terry goes to Schmidt. Right side swing and out once again, and now HU has taken the lead. They're going on a large run right now.
Looks like HU's been on the roll so far these past 2 sets, so let's see how much of that momentum's going to carry here.
Up 6-5 in the fourth. Terry has been on the service line a lot. Tip shot in there. Cruz not caught off guard as she gets a chance to swing now. Schmidt picks it out. Sion, tough set, and somehow again one of those awkward points goes Grace's way. Not one that you show on the highlight film, but anyway you can get a kill, you'll take it. As just dropping that one in on the back row was Tate. It's like HU was almost caught a little off guard on that one. Reck working with Robrock and Carter. Grace keeps it alive. Chance for Swanson, and HU's into the net there as the Foresters back down 1.
That was a bad timing there for the Foresters to get that net violation there.
Yep, it looks like Haley Cruz just maybe caught it on the way up. 7-6 advantage for Grace here in the 4th. Reck and Robrock and Cron. Grace has a chance to attack. Left side swing, and once again, Colbert has come in and kind of inspired her team. So Grace will serve once again. Lefty Owens send it over. Haley Cruz rises up, tip shot drops in. That pulls the lead back to 1 for Grace as it's 8-7 Lancers. See Haley Cruz just using that soft shot to drop it in. Serve from the Foresters as Swanson rises up and it's blocked down, but HU couldn't push that one back over the net. Now 9-7 advantage for Grace here in the 4th. Ross, Robrock at the net. Touched by both teams there, kept alive, and then a swing and a miss by Tate.
Yeah, Courtney Grimm and Leah Carter did a good job there to not get over the net by Tate.
Tate just never really got enough on that to knock it over. Now Haley Cruz will serve for HU. Foresters down 1 here in the 4th. Haley, top spinning, good shot. Back the other way, Bollinger. Dug out by Robrock. Mason sends it over for a free ball. Set up at the net, and Swanson has been the answer all night for the Lancers.
Yeah, that's her 12th kill on the night. By all means, she's been on the roll so far here for the Lancers.
The senior from Warsaw, Indiana, stays right at home to play her collegiate ball, and she's playing it well right now. Free ball again, given up by HU. Off the block, that time goes left ring. She's had a quiet day, but she is actually the leading, I guess you'd say, attacker, or has the most kills on the Grace roster this year.
When you need her right now, so.
I guess they call them kills, so you could call her the leading assassin.
Maybe.
Maybe something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
Cron sends it over, and it doesn't find the floor. Coach Herber wants a timeout as her team now back down 4 in the 4th set. Couple of free balls given up by HU. That time Cron and Mason Robrock miscommunicating, and that kind of gives points away when you have those miscommunication errors, Ross. And right now you got to be almost perfect communicating with your teammates.
Right, absolutely. Every communication that you have, you're going to be successful. If not, the plan fails. So if you have a backup plan, that's great. So
Ross, are you going to take a break for dinner after this, or are you just going to stick around in Platte Arena? What do you think? What's the game plan before we get ready for basketball?
I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet. So
I might run over to Chaba's, get a couple of street tacos, Huntington staple.
Oh, boy.
That'll have us ready to roll for the men's basketball game coming up at 7. The women's basketball team was in action today. They did fall against Holy Cross, but man, that team was fun to watch on Thursday night.
It was. They lost 81-69, so Coach Darby Magger can't complain Thursday night, so she's got a young team, so.
They're going to be fun to watch throughout the rest of this year. Schmidt dumps one over to Cruz. Back come the Foresters. Grimm tipped it over. Not enough on it there. Bollinger goes cross court, and it's just out of play. HU gets a point. Olivia Cron will now have the serve for HU. As Grace sneaks one over the top. Big dig there by Cron to keep it alive. Right on the floor to knock it back over. Her front spinning shot. And once again, these Grace Lancers have hit some unique shots tonight, and Leffering is starting to add on some kills now.
Yeah, absolutely. Grace has just been a dominant team all season long. They beat some very good teams in the Crossroads League. So
HU standing strong though, as they've at least pushed it to the fourth. Swing on the right side. That one's out of play by Sahara B. HU sticking within that 3-point range right now. Nigella Reck checks in. Shout out to her father tuning in today, leaving some comments for us. Always nice to hear where you guys are watching from. As that one's tipped over by BHU, trying to keep it alive. Mason Robrock dumps one in, but it looks like HU got into the net.
Oh, that would have been a crucial point there off of that very good Mason Robrock kill. It could have been, so.
Robrock maybe just caught the net there. I'm not sure if it was when she went up for the shot or the follow through. Either way, Grace back up 4. Cron and Robrock work together. Now Mason blocked away again, and now it's the biggest lead of the 4th set for Grace. They're up 5. Robrock trying to go right at those 2 blockers in the middle, just couldn't sneak it off the side. 15-10, 4th set, Lancers. Morgan Robrock tries going at Schmidt. Back the other way come the Lancers. Big swing, but a nice dig by Reck. Cross court, Robrock. Cron pops it up. Morgan over the head. Back row swing by Reck, and that one's out again. And now HU in a big hole here, down 6.
That was a little too hard there for Nigella Reck, so.
Mackenzie Stakely sends one over. Reck plays it to Robrock, who goes to Mason, and that time she finds it in front of the line. Great placement once again by Mason Robrock, and a nice setup by Morgan. Played over the top to her sister. 45-0-0-6-5. Kayla Thompson serving once again. Grace trying to put this one away, and they nearly put that point away on the first swing. And Leffering now, who's been quiet all afternoon, has at least 3 kills here in this 3rd set.
Actually, that's her 4th kill on the night there for the Lancers.
Blackford back in to serve. Emma, sophomore defensive setter. A good serve right at Thompson. Back comes Cruz, tip shot over. Sion there to knock it over. Excuse me, Sion. HU somehow pinballing that one back over the net. Sion sets it up, middle swing. Nothing there for Grace, and then tipped over and out of play by Huntington. Now a 7-point deficit in the 4th. See Leah Carter just choosing, Morgan Robrock choosing to tap it over, and just a little too strong. Blackford has an ace. HU gonna take another timeout as they're running out of points here in this 4th set. Grace has been rock solid in this 4th set to really control it, and they controlled the first 2 for the most part. Huntington kind of looked like they were always going to win the 3rd, but right now, Grace looks like they're in control of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Katie Hill has done a good job, so.
Coach Hill, in her 9th season, continues to get it done with the Grace Lancers. She's led them to a few national tournaments, and now they have a chance to make another one this year, but it'll probably take a long run in the Crossroads League tournament to do so. Take a look at this replay here. The replays have been awesome all night. Some of that emotion from Morgan Robrock. Emotional before the game, celebrating her senior day. little better emotion there with a smile and a laugh with her teammates.
She has done a good job so far for HU. Couldn't ask better senior than Morgan Robrock. So
Emma Blackford still serving. Goes long and too long, as it's now just a 7-point lead for Grace. It'll take a big HU comeback to keep this match alive.
looks like the Foresters are running out of time.
Trevin Terry. And Grace back on the attack. Kelsey Herber doing her best dance move to stay out of the way of that one, and she's happy to see her team get another point. See Herber showing off that athleticism. Dodging that hard shot from the Lancers. Tipped over the top. That time Colbert gets it to go. 20-13 advantage for the Lancers right now, as HU is going to have to dig deep. Riley Owens goes right at Reck. Robrock lifts it up for Cruz, close to the net. She does tip it over and in. Nice adjustment there by Cruz in midair.
She has done a phenomenal job tonight too, so kudos to Haley Cruz. Couldn't ask a better sophomore for this HU volleyball team than Haley Cruz.
2 more years with the Foresters after this. She keeps getting better and better. As this one sent to the back row. Another chance for Grace, and they work that into the blockers. I believe that was Colbert again, who has just really been a nightmare for the Foresters here in this 4th set. I mean, she really was not playing much at all. Now she comes in, and she's been arguably their best player in this 4th set. 21-14 lead for Grace in the 4th. Robrock has to tip it over. Lancers back the other way. Bolangi is able to work it in past Cruz.
Kudos to this Grace Lancers volleyball team. By all means, they're a very good team. They're going to have successful runs in the Crossroads League tournament and also in the NAIA tournament as well.
Jaden Ross again has a service error. She's been good attacking tonight, but she has had maybe a handful of service errors now. Let me get to the stats. Yeah, that's already her 5th. So something that she's struggled just a little bit with here tonight. Haley Cruz rises up. Top spinning serve, dug off the back line. Here comes Swanson, and man, she's had a tremendous game here today.
Yeah, that's her 13th kill, so that's kudos to Katie Swanson and the Lancers, which they're going to be missed without her as well.
Liz Schmidt. Libero goes to Cron for HU. Cross court, Robrock to Robrock. Tip shot doesn't fall. Bolangi keeps alive. It's poked over by Jaden Ross. Morgan rises up to her sister, but it doesn't find the line. And now it's match point for Grace. Liz Schmidt, Warsaw native, trying to put this one to bed. Free ball, and that will do it as Leffering has a huge 4th set, lifts the Grace Lancers over top of the Foresters. It's a 3-1 win here today in Platt Arena for the visitors out of Winona Lake. Ross, it was a back and forth battle. At the end of the day, HU runs out of steam, and Grace continues to play well within the Crossroads League to end their regular season.
Yep, kudos to both teams. They both had a successful run between these sets. It was a hard-fought game between the Lancers and the Foresters. So, by all means, best of luck to them in the Crossroads League tournament coming up. So,
Lancers move to 19-10 on the year, 10-8 in the Crossroads League. They're now 5-6 on the road. I think due to time just in between games and stuff, we might scrap the interview with Coach Kelsey Herber. We'll let her know that, give some of our crew members some time for a break in the back. We'll be back on the air here around 6:50. You won't want to miss the tip-off for the men's basketball team, number 14, Huntington Foresters hosting Grace Christian. Back on FDN Sports in a little bit. For Preston Husband and Ross Gosnell, we will talk to you in a while. Junior setter, 5'7", out of Bloomington, Illinois, and she forces the Foresters in.
One back. That's out of here. Catch and fire. It's on the. He made it.